Hi you guys, today I'm filming a video showing you guys all the cosmetics and makeup and I guess just like beauty products in general that I own as a minimalist. I don't know, maybe a week or so ago I posted all the clothes that I own as a minimalist, and I told you guys I was planning on making like a series sort of, so this is like just continuing that theme, I guess. And then I am planning on making 2 more videos showing you guys what I have as a minimalist, but I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what they will be yet, but you will see them later on. If you guys don't know, about 3 years ago I decided to take on a more minimalistic lifestyle, and that's when I decluttered pretty much my entire life. I'll show you guys in a second everything that I own, but right now I'm just kind of explaining to you my situation. Before I decided to get rid of makeup, I was literally aiming to collect the most amount of makeup that I possibly could because I was addicted to it. So I had like a pretty decent sized makeup vanity table that had a few drawers that were filled with makeup. I had like 2 separate storage container, stacked container things that were filled with makeup. And when I moved here to California, that's when I first ever really got rid of a big chunk of makeup, which was about 2 years ago. So the first whole year of my minimalism journey, I didn't even really get rid of that much makeup because I was just so obsessed with it. But to put things into perspective, when I moved here, I filled up a travel-sized suitcase of just makeup, not including other beauty products. So maybe that'll put things into perspective to compare like how much I had when I first moved here versus what I'm about to show you right now. And I definitely have way too much makeup and stuff than I need, but I'm trying to go through it all so that way I don't just waste it. Also, if anyone is interested in the makeup that I have on my face right now, I have a video on it, so I'll go ahead and link that in my description in case you care. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get this party started. When I first moved here, I don't know if you can see these white bins. I had 3 of those up here originally. I didn't used to have these up there, and those 3 bins were full of makeup. And then I had a few separate areas throughout my room that I was also storing makeup in, and then I also had makeup in my bathroom. So I've gotten rid of a lot since then, and now all my makeup fits in my bathroom. For the most part, my makeup is stored under my sink. So I'm going to show you guys my makeup briefly and how I have it organized, and then I'll show you guys all my other cosmetics and beauty products and stuff like that. Don't mind this huge jar of quarters, that's for laundry. This is what I have my daily makeup brushes in, and then in this clear container I have a few just random cosmetics items, but this front section right here is mainly makeup. I have mainly just things like this that could be stood up in these, just so that way they, I don't know, stay organized better. So these are all my like lip liners, eyeliners, liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, eyelash glue. And then right next to that, I do have 2 mascaras just like chilling because they're kind of thick and they take up a lot of space in these. And then I just have some false lashes stacked up right there. Now I only have 1 of these white bins full of makeup. I told you guys when I first moved here I had 3 of these full of makeup. So I have all my palettes stacked up on one side, and then all my bronzers, compact blushes and powders and stuff like that are pretty much for the most part lined up right along this side. These 2 blushes don't fit in that row, so I just leave them right on top. And then this is the mess. This is the one section that I don't really reach for most of these products, so I just kind of have them thrown in there, but they're like single eyeshadows. They're like glitter and stuff like that that I can use for a fun look whenever I do a fun look, because I do love makeup a lot still. I just don't play around with it as much. But that doesn't mean that I have to get rid of products that I don't use daily, because practically they're not taking up much space. And it does bring me joy being able to have the option to play around with like fun colors and stuff, so I'm cool with that. So yeah, that's all the makeup that I have as of now. Also, today is October 9th, so just to document, I have a few drawers just like right next to that cabinet. In this drawer I have this MAC makeup bag, and inside of this makeup bag I have a few smaller bags that I use for like traveling. And then at the very bottom I have like disposable makeup sponges, some travel sized stuff, and then this MAC like makeup brush holder thing. But these are brushes that I use on clients when I freelance. Even though I haven't freelanced in a little while, I still want to hold on to that for now. And then also this MAC makeup bag is really nice when I freelance. It fits my makeup in it perfectly, or if I'm ever moving, all my makeup fits in this bag, which, put it into perspective, I told you guys when I first moved here, all my makeup fit in a small like carry-on suitcase thing, so that definitely downsized. I'll show you guys what else I have under my sink, just because we're still down here. So still in this plastic container, just stacked up in the back, I have mouthwash, cocoa butter, and then some rubbing alcohol. And then right next to those, I have some eye masks. And then in this container that I recycled, it was like a perfume container, I keep like little things like nail files, extra makeup, like backup eyebrow pencils. I have extra perfume in there. Little things that I don't want to just leave loose. This is my teeth whitening like tray thing that actually goes on my teeth. So I just leave that there because it doesn't fit in here. And then right next to my white container of makeup, I just have a big jar of coconut oil. And then my mom actually brought this to me when she came to visit. It's like shea butter balm stuff. So once I run out of my cocoa butter, I'll use that up. And then I just have like some paper towels down here. Also, really quick before I show you guys the rest of my cosmetics, I do want to say by the time this video is posted, I'll have posted my waste-free video, which was when my mom and I challenged ourselves to a week of creating no trash. For the rest of my life, I want to challenge myself to not produce as much trash as I normally do. I want to create the least amount of waste as possible, but I didn't want to just throw away my products because that would make no sense. So I'm using up all the products that I have, and then I will be looking for a waste-free alternative. Some stuff I have ran out of, and I have bought waste-free alternatives, so I will share with you guys what I've found so far. I do plan on making a whole video talking about like waste-free cosmetics and stuff like that once I get to the point where all my cosmetics are waste-free. So that's something you guys can look forward to in the future. But now let's get back to business. The middle drawer has just some washcloths, my hair straightener, and my hairbrush. This is a very tiny brush. It's the only brush I have. I never brush or straighten my hair, literally like ever, but I hang on to this still because there are random days throughout the year where I do want to straighten my hair, so I'm not gonna take that option away from myself just because I don't do it regularly. And then in this little bag back here, I just have like all my jewelry. This probably is not the best way to store your jewelry, but that's what works for me. This is just a watch that didn't fit in that bag. Top drawer, okay, where do I start? Back here, I have Q-tips. This is my last pack of makeup wipes, and then I'm switching over to using my reusable makeup pad thingies. I have like a small handheld mirror in here. This is my Lena cup, however you pronounce it. And I transitioned over to using this. This is just a menstrual cup instead of using pads and tampons. I'll talk more about all of this biodegradable waste-free products once I make that waste-free cosmetics video, but I do have the packaging here just so that way I can show you it and talk about it more once I film that video. And then in here I have bar conditioner. Like I said, I'll talk more about that stuff, but this is for when I run out of my conditioner that I have in my shower right now. This is just toothbrush and floss packaging that I kept solely for the purpose of that waste-free video. Then coming right over here to this, I don't know, this thing that bathrooms have. I have Steph's toothbrush because you need to have your friend's toothbrushes at your house. I have some essential oils, and then I have some argan oil for my hair. This is like a leave-in conditioner. I have travel size perfume, deodorant, moisturizer. This moisturizer is almost out, that's why it's upside down. Face spray, pimple shit, face oil. And then down here I have 2 face masks, this activated charcoal one and then this like hydrating one. And then I have a tongue scraper back there because you got to keep your tongue clean. Chapstick. I am planning on learning how to make my own chapstick. And I want to just recycle these tubes. Also, I know this is Burt's Bees and they use what is it called? Beeswax. So don't come at me for that. I literally had like 10 Burt's Bees chapsticks just from being alive. Here is my biodegradable, reusable floss. I'll tell you more about that in the next vid. My bamboo toothbrush, cuticle balm stuff, and then this is a sample that they gave me of something. And then I have one single hair tie. And then to finish up the cosmetics stuff, I will show you what's in my shower. In this black jar, this was an old Lush jar that I just cleaned out, and I took off the packaging on the outside just so it's like a solid black jar. Their black jars are actually really good quality for reusing them. And in there I just have some bar soap, and then in here in my little Lush jar I have bar shampoo, and then down here I have my conditioner. Like I said, once I run out of this I'll be using my bar conditioner. And then right next to my conditioner in this glass jar, that purple stuff was actually in that black Lush in that black Lush jar up there, but since I needed the black Lush jar for my soap, I poured the rest of that purple stuff in this glass jar. These are like exfoliating shower cubes, and I'm planning on reusing that jar for something. They came in that jar, so that's pretty nice. And then right on top of that is my razor. Right here is my face brush that I use to wash my face. And then up there in that tin is like a bar face wash. Oh, I do also have soap right here, bar soap for washing your hands. So yeah, those are all the cosmetics and makeup products that I own as a minimalist, even though, like I said, what I have right now just feels like way too much. It's just fun to document where I'm at, so that way in the future, as I get better at getting rid of this stuff, I'll be able to look back on this video and see where I came from. I hope you guys are enjoying these little minimalism videos that I'm making. I just really am excited to talk to you guys about this because it's something that has made such a positive impact on my life, becoming a minimalist or reaching towards minimalism. It's really changed me for the better in ways like what I value, what brings me happiness, how I appreciate what I have. Like, those are just ways, for example, that I feel like I've grown in a more positive way. I hope that this video shows you guys that you can still be passionate about something and not cut yourself like completely off from your passions. Minimalism is not about having the least amount of stuff. It's about having what serves you purpose. So if you have a passion and you need to have a lot of equipment or supplies to support that passion, don't feel bad for that. Over time, you might realize you don't need absolutely everything that you have, and you might naturally want to let things go, but let it go at its natural course. I'm saying that because something like my makeup collection over the last 2 years or so, I became ready and I decided to let go of a lot of the makeup that I had, and it was a lot easier letting it go when I was actually ready. Yeah, if you did like this video, please thumbs it up, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.